And now for our feature presentation.
All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and do my 8th game of my original run on Jeopardy Teen Tournament for the Game Boy, in which so far I've won $136,497 so far. How far are we from breaking $200,000? $63,503. Wow. What will happen in this game? Let's find out as we begin. Diane. All right. And we're going to look at our categories. We have Africa, U.S. city names, organization, famous scientists, famous people, and Russia. Africa 100. Ocean east of Africa. What is the Indian Ocean? Africa 2. Largest desert in Africa. What is the Sahara? Africa for 3. Daily double. I'll do 500. A broad grassy plain. What is a savanna? That is right. Africa 400. A series of deep valleys cut north to south in East Africa. This one I'm not sure. Looking for the Great Rift. Africa for 5. Open grassland with a scattering of trees and bushes. Veldt. Diane's right. We move on. It's America's city of witches. What is Salem, Massachusetts? Yep. For 200, please, U.S. city names. It's the Empire City of the Empire State. What is New York City? U.S. city names for 300. The nickname Crescent City comes from the curve of the Mississippi beside its French Quarter. What is New Orleans? Collins. U.S. city names for 400, please. This city on Tampa Bay is the Sunshine City. What is St. Petersburg? Yep, U.S. city names 500. This Alabama industrial city grew so fast it became known as the Magic City. What is Birmingham? That's right. Let's go famous people 100. Or I guess Russia 100. The best known river in Russia is also the longest river in Europe. What is the Volga? Famous people 100. Inventor of the electric light. The electric light. Who is Thomas Edison? $200. Inventor of the phonograph. Again, I'm gonna have to go with who's Thomas Edison. Yep. The scientist that invented the liquid-fueled rocket. Robert Goddard. The physicist that designed and built the first nuclear reactor. Enrico Fermi. German engineer who developed an efficient rotary engine. That was Felix Wankel. Famous scientists 100. Scientist famous for flying a kite in a thunderstorm. Who is Benjamin Franklin? scientist for 2. The scientist who discovered the principle of pendulum motion. Ugh, God. Galileo! Oh, okay. The first group into which all living things are classified. What is kingdom? Organization for 2. The classification group below kingdom. What is phylum? Organization 3. The classification group below phylum. What is class? The classification group below class. What is order? Organization 500. Classification group below order. What is family? The scientist that assisted Tycho Brahe later said that the planets move in elliptical orbits. Johann Kepler. The grassy, treeless plains of Russia. What are the steppes? Oh. Before the 1917 revolution, this was the title of the Russian ruler. What is Tsar? The treeless plains of the Russian Arctic. Oh, the tundra! That's right, that's what I was thinking, but it didn't dawn on me in time. The capital of Russia. What is Moscow? discovered how blood circulates through the body? William Harvey. Okay. The scientists that discovered many of the laws of gases. Diane doesn't know. Robert Boyle. Now we're going to move on to Double Jeopardy. The control part of the cell. What's the nucleus? Parts of cells for 600. The material that looks like small grains of sand in the nucleus of the cell. Chromatin. Oh, okay. The places of the cytoplasm of a cell where food is broken down for its energy. Mitochondria. Okay. All the living matter inside the cell membrane and outside the nucleus. Cytoplasm. Okay. Tiny grains scattered along the endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes. Okay. Uprights at the ends of the football field. What are goalposts? The shape of a football. What's an oval? That's wrong? Oblate spheroid. Oh, okay. British game that most likely led to the development of football. What is rugby? a football field, not counting the end zones. What is 100? I'll just do 1100. The number of players on the field, what's 11? That's right. $8,000. And now the other categories. The moon, synonyms, rocks, middies. Middies 200. These ancient people began the Ottoman Empire. Who are the Turks? Formerly known as Smyrna, this city is Turkey's chief seaport. What is Istanbul? It is not Istanbul. Izmir. Alright. The other daily double. I'll do 1200. This country is west of Syria on the Mediterranean Sea. What is Lebanon? They'll take it, they'll take it. The only Jewish nation surrounded by Arabs. That's Israel. Area from the Nile to the Persian Gulf where early civilizations began. That's the Fertile Crescent. The moon for 200. Blocking out of the moon where the moon passes through the Earth's shadow. It's the lunar eclipse. Long Valley on the moon. A mill. Outer area of a shadow cast by objects in space in which the light is only partly blocked. The penumbra. Dark, broad, smooth lowland area on the moon. The Maria. cast by objects in which the light is completely blocked out. That's the umbra. Umbra. Moving on. To flow or fall by drops or in a small stream. Trickle. Trickle. Valley formed with the block of land between two normal fault slabs downwards. Rift Valley. Fault formed when the hanging wall moves down relative to the footwall. A normal fault. In agreement with established or generally accepted beliefs. Orthodox. A family of young animals, especially birds. What's a brood? Able to read and write. What is literate? Not productive. Fair. What is bearing? Fault formed when the hanging wall moves up relative to the footwall. Diane doesn't know. A reverse fault. Okay. 2 clues left. Fault formed when compression causes a hanging wall to slide over the footwall. A thrust fault. Not a lost clue. Transfer fault where 2 plates grind and slide past one another. And that's a transform boundary. All right, Final Jeopardy. Here we go. Category is plants. I'm going to wager nothing at all. Oh, I know this one. Yep, for the census 4-4. Either way, I still win $10,800 this game. So that means in 8 games, we have racked up $147,297. And there will be a 9th game soon, but I'll see you all for that next video very soon. Catch you later.